Hello and welcome back to Rolling Solo. My name's Adam Smith. We are in the 9th round starting right now. And we are going to get right into it and pick our 2 cards and get right to battle to see if we can survive this insanity, as well as keeping these 2 idiots alive as they fight each other to the death. So we're going to go ahead and pick our 2 cards. We'll pick for the Cragheart first this time. We normally do the Tinker. The Cragheart's backed into the corner now. We do have the summon character from the last video. Who's been there for a bit there, taking some damage, but has taken 4 and only has 6 left, so will probably only last this round. But what we should do with the Cragheart, I think, is just sit where he is, keep him there, and shoot from range, potentially maybe taking out this guy. So in order to do so and make it worthwhile, I think the best thing to do potentially is this one. I like this one because it's an attack 3, it's going to give us range, and we're also going to be able to, enemies adjacent are going to suffer a damage, which would be the elite. So, and hopefully this guy will get close too, and we'll have even more people to attack. So that's good. So we're going to go ahead and put this one down, and then we're going to go ahead and use this one, which will also add +1. So I'm going to start with a 57. It's not a very high card for the Cragheart, but we're going to go ahead with that. Then we're going to go ahead with the Tinker. We're going to pick 2 cards that make sense for the Tinker. Now, might get some action from the elite, but the summon should be able to hold off the majority of them. So we do want to do some damage, and we want to be able to hit them as quick as possible. It might be worthwhile to... let me think about this. If I was to go ahead and create a damage 2 poison trap in an adjacent hex, I could put it here. And then if this guy wanted to move, he'd take the long way. It would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to get there versus 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we don't want that. Never mind. I don't want him to avoid the trap to go all the way over and start hitting our allies. So we don't want to do that. What we do want to make an attack, and we want it to be somewhat powerful. This one's pretty good because it lets us hit 2 characters at once. So even if the Cragheart fails, we can still hit somebody. Plus, we have line of sight with range 3 to the Wind Demon, so we could go after the Wind Demon and take him out now that we really don't need him there for any reason. So that's a good one at 34. And then for moving, what do we do here? I guess if I'm going earlier, this one's pretty good. So you and all your adjacent allies add +1 to your attacks this round. So we use that in combination. That's pretty nasty. So I like that. That's pretty good. So again, we are in the 9th round. That is an odd number. And on the odd numbers, we're looking for highest initiative. So we're going to go ahead and flip, see what kind of initiatives we get for spawning. 64, there's another lurker. Oh, we got the Frost Demon. That's the first time we've got a Frost Demon in so long. Okay, so we're going to take a Frost Demon now. It's going to be an elite one, so I'll bring this one over. This Frost Demon is going to sit here, and he's our first subject to hang out in a long time. We haven't seen many Frost Demons. So we're going to go ahead in initiative order, and the first winner of that would be the Wind Demon, who's always a pain. And pulled the move and attack card again. I think that's like the millionth time I pulled that card, even though I've shuffled that deck 1,000 times. So this Wind Demon is going to move and attack, but he's not really going to move because he is a ranged Wind Demon. And so he's going to attack from distance. And so his attack is 3, and he has no boost on that. And it's obviously going to be focused on who's closest. Now the closest person within range, and not talking about walls, because the Cragheart is behind a wall, I can't find focus there. Although actually no, it's not true. I can draw a line from one of the points to there too. So 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3. So essentially these are even. The person with the earlier initiative is the Tinkerer based on the card we picked. So that means he's going to be going after the Summoned because the Summoned is the Tinkerer's character. So still shooting at the Summoned because the Summoned's also closer, so it works regardless. So the attack's going to go against the Summoned character. Oh, sorry, not that. It's going to be this one. It's going to be a regular Wind Demon taking a 3 attack against the Summoned creature, 0. So 3 damage straight through is enough to kill off our Summoned Demon, or Summoned Decoy. So this card is now gone and it's lost, as it says in the indication there. It's in there. And then this Summoned character is gone. So it was just good enough to give us 2 rounds worth of attacking and stop that from actually hitting us, which is a plus, right? Gave us a little bit of a buffer for some time. Now we've got 34, 57 in these 2, plus we got Drail. So let's go with the Tinker. All right, so the Tinker's main attack was going to be playing this first. So you and all your adjacent allies, which we are adjacent to each other, are going to add +1 to all your attacks for this round. So that's good. So that's going to be an effect that lasts the entire time. So I'm going to put it here so I don't forget. And then we're going to go ahead and do an attack 2, range 3, target 2. So we're going to target both of these guys actually to try to take them both out. Now the question might be, when I come to the Craighart, we're going to do a ranged attack. I just want to make sure that the Craighart will have the, yeah, there's a way to hit the corner. So the Craighart can still range attack this guy if I end up killing these guys, which I guarantee I won't kill the elite. So the Tinker's going to go ahead and range attack of 2. We're going to pinpoint we'll pinpoint this guy first. Because we really get to pick who we want to attack. But you know what, no, screw it, I'll do the elite first. So let's do the elite. The elite has a shield. We're attacking with 2, and we are within 3, so it's a regular attack. And we're gonna get this bone, 1, perfect. Okay, so 1 plus the 2, and then the shield that's on him removes 1, so 2. So 2 damage ends up getting through onto the elite, so number 3, in this case, this guy here. And then we're going to go ahead and do the exact same attack on this guy, and it's there's no shield on him, and that particular guy has 8 on him already, so this could do enough damage if we get lucky. Just shy. So, oh no, sorry, we forgot. We put the +1 on. So actually, there should be 1 extra damage on the elite. So this elite now has 1 extra damage, and on this attack against the regular monster, we attacked with 2. We get a buff or bonus of 1, so that's 3. -1 is 2. 2 on top of the 8 that's here is enough to kill this guy. So we just barely managed to get by with that wonderful plan of attack. So this guy is gone, finally. One less guy to deal with on the board. So that's good news. And then the Tinker did the killing. So the Tinker actually gets to go up a health because of the Necklace of Teeth. So another very nice benefit. So now we've used both of these. I'm going to keep this out because I want to remember this +1. This one is going to get discarded. So that goes there. This one will also get discarded, but I'm going to wait until the end of the round because the Craighart's going to benefit from it as well. And one other thing I forgot, that during this turn, because the Frost Demon came out, when the Frost Demons spawn, movement is -1. But don't worry guys, that's not going to affect us because I'm not planning on moving anybody. So it doesn't matter. Just wanted to make sure that you guys know that I'm keeping that in my mind. So next up, we already did the Wind Demon. We did the Tinker. Now we're going to do, we've got a 64. We've got, this one's already done. We've done a 64, 78, a 57. We need to do 50. 50 is Drail. So Drail's right here, and Drail's going to make an attack on Barty again. So another attack going to Barty, and this is where things get ugly because Barty already has 6 damage on him. So this could be nasty depending on what we pull. Good. So it's an attack of 3, but it's -1, so it's 2. So Barty has 8 health. So that likely is the last time that Barty has 5, 6, 7, 8 damage, not and 10 health. So Barty, 2 more damage, he's gone, and then Drail, if Drail gets attacked by something else, then that's bad as well. But we're okay for now. And again, I'm not taking cards out of my hand until we need to. So that's that. So Drail has done his attack against Barty because she loves him so much. And then we're going to go ahead with ours. Now, luckily, we get to go with the Craighart first at 57. So the Craighart is going to go, and he's going to do what he needs to do. So I'm going to do this, add +1 to all of your range attacks for this round. So this is going to stack on top of this. We're going to get +1 from the Tinker's enhancement field, +1 from the heavy swing, doing an attack 3 ranged. All allies and enemies adjacent to target suffer damage. However, this one's not going to matter. So here's the question. Do we blow away this guy? Might make the most sense, but seems like the biggest waste of damage. But he's still enthralled with us because we're staying in this corner. We're still closer and we have a higher initiative, so we should probably just leave things as they are because we're okay. I don't want to waste my attack on this. I want to take this guy down as much as I can because these guys are going to be the problems. So let's go ahead and do an attack here, and we're going to have a... So we're doing an attack. It's going to be this one here, so range 3. We are range 3 away, so that's good. We're also going to get +1, so it's a 5. And then we're going to flip this and see what happens. Nice! So we got 7. Okay, that's great. So 7 damage on him. Now he's got a shield of 1, so that's only 6. So 6 damage plus what we have on him already is he's up to 11. Nice. That's pretty good. And that's even incorporating his shield into things as well. Because it would have been 7 and then -1 for the shield. So 11 damage on that guy now. So we've almost killed him. Very, very, very close. And now we've done all this. None of these are cards that we lose. They just go back into our hands. So we're discarding them. And then this one's going to be discarded back here. We still have these 2 guys to go. So we're going to go ahead and do the lurkers now. And sadly, they're still alive. So it says, this is cool though. The lurkers only attack and target adjacent allies. So nobody. There's no one adjacent to the lurkers. They don't get to attack anybody. That's done. Awesome. Frost Demon's going to move and attack. The Frost Demon doesn't have ranged and it's just going to move to do a melee attack. So movement's -1. And we know that movement is also -1 because of the... Oh, this only affects the characters and allies, sorry. So we just have a -1 off the elite Frost Demon. So that's going to be a 3, and he's just going to move try and get as close as he can to us. So it's going to be 1, and then this is difficult terrain, counts as 2, so that's 3 movement total. And that's it. That's all of the enemies. That's all of us. That's Drail. We've covered everything for the 9th round. So now what we're going to do is we're going to tick down the wind into the inert column. We're going to take a look to see if there's anything to shuffle, which I don't think there is from these decks. Nope. This one and this one are the only 2 to shuffle. So I'm going to go ahead and do those. I'll do those off camera. And then we are going to move into the 10th round next. So we're getting closer. We only have 3 more rounds to go in order to survive. I think we actually probably have this in the bag because I think we can get rid of enough cards to keep everyone alive as long as these elites don't get close to us, which they are trying their hardest to get close to us. So I guess that's pretty much it, guys. If you guys like what you're seeing, please subscribe. Please hit the like button, and I'm going to continue to rip through the scenario and push us towards a victory because that's what we need to do. And until the next time, guys, keep rolling solo.